Top List Creations presents Top 5 Mysterious Ocean Floor Discoveries. Here are the top 5 most fascinating and legitimately documented ocean floor discoveries that have made scientists scratch their heads. These are real features mapped by sonar, confirmed by multiple surveys, and published in peer-reviewed literature. Let's dive in. Number 5. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. The Baltic Sea Anomaly, discovered in 2011 by Swedish Ocean X team using side-scan sonar, is roughly 200-foot wide circular feature with straight edges, stair-like formations, sharp 90-degree angles, and an apparent 985-foot runway or skid mark trailing behind it. Located in the central Gulf of Bothnia, North Baltic Sea, at approximately 200 to 300 feet in depth. High-resolution imaging and diver observations suggested an artificially milled appearance, while samples reportedly contain high concentrations of iron, manganese, and titanium. The team claimed that electrical equipment and satellite phones failed within 650 feet of the site. Despite speculation ranging from a sunken UFO or ancient structure to a World War II device, scientific consensus attributes it to natural geological formation shaped by glacial processes, with no perfect explanation fully resolving all claims. Number 4. The Pavlopetri Submerged City. Discovered in 1967 and fully mapped between 2009 and 2023, is recognized as the oldest known fully submerged planned town on Earth. Located off the southern coast of Laconia, Greece, it lies in shallow water at depths of 10 to 13 feet. Dating back to at least 3000 to 2800 BCE, during the early Mycenaean Bronze Age, the site spans an area of roughly 30,000 to 50,000 meters squared, about 7 to 12 acres, featuring an organized grid of intact streets, multiple two-story houses with doorways and courtyards, a sophisticated water management system, and at least 15 visible separate buildings, a large rectangular Megaron-style hall, and possible tomb structures. The University of Nottingham and the Hellenic Center for Maritime Research conducted detailed mapping using sector-scanned sonar and photogrammetry. A lesser-known detail is that it predates the traditional timeline of Minoan civilization by over 2,000 years, and clay impressions of textiles found there indicate advanced weaving techniques existed centuries earlier than previously believed. Number 3. The Yonaguni Monument. The Yonaguni Monument, located off of Yonaguni Island, Japan, lies submerged at depths of 80 to 100 feet. This massive underwater complex features flat terraces, remarkably straight walls, staircases, and what resemble roads, with the main pyramid-like structure measuring about 250 by 80 feet. Discovered in the 1980s and debated for nearly 4 decades, mainstream geologists attribute the sharp, rectilinear features to natural sandstone fracturing, while marine geologist Professor Masaki Kimura argues that they show human modification, possibly dating back over 10,000 years. It remains one of the most visually striking potential ancient underwater ruins. A lesser-known detail comes from marine geologist Dr. Wolf Wishman, who supports the man-made theory and identified what appeared to be carved animal figures and possible stadium-like structure. Number 2. The Cuban Underwater Formation. Discovered in 2001 by the Canadian company Advanced Digital Communications during a joint expedition with the Cuban government, consists of symmetrical, geometric stone structures detected via high-resolution side-scan sonar off the western tip of Cuba near Guanahacabibe's peninsula. These features, covering an area of about 2 kilometers squared, include what appear to be smooth pyramidal shapes with bases along circular formations and large blocks resembling hewn granite. Lying at extreme depths of 2,000 to 2,460 feet, the depth suggests any structures would have been submerged around 10,000 to 50,000 years ago due to rising sea levels after the last ice age. Mainstream scientific consensus leans towards natural geological formations, possibly fractured limestone or other seabed features, while alternative theories propose ancient humans' construction, potentially linked to lost civilizations like Atlantis. Number 1. Dwarka, Krishna's legendary city beneath the waves. Dwarka lies in the Gulf of Khambat off modern Dwarka, Gujarat, India. Rediscovered in 2000-2001 by India's National Institute of Ocean Technology using sonar, the site sits at 100 to 130 feet below the surface and shows geometric patterns, straight walls, pillars, and possible structures over several kilometers. Dredged artifacts include pottery, beads, sculpture, bones, and wood, which were carbon dated by some reports to 7,500 to 9,500 years old, far older than conventional Mahabharata timelines and predating the Indus Valley civilization. Some mainstream experts remain skeptical about this, while debates continue over artifact context and dating. A lesser-known claim, divers reportedly recovered a sealed wooden box containing a perfectly preserved conch shell, still able to produce sound after 9,000 years submerged. As of December 2025, less than 26% of the world's ocean floor has been mapped with high-resolution multi-beam sonar. We literally know less about the detailed topography of our own Earth than we do about the far side of the moon. New submerged sites are being found every year. Which one of these 5 would you most want to dive on? For more top list creation, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.